Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm James, continuing on with this Balsa USA Smoothie build. So I realized that this kit is, it's taking me a while to get this thing done with everything else that goes on in life. So I'm trying to kind of kick this up a little bit and speed up some of my video footage of it. What I decided to do in this video is I did basically some time-lapse video, and show you what I did is I finally got to installing this lower block and shaping this lower block here and installing the landing gear plate, and then also doing let me flip it over here, the bottom sheeting, and also this little bottom plate, or this tail, back in the tail section here, this little plate that goes back here kind of finishes off the tail end. Yeah, so I put all this sheeting on here, and obviously I have the engine now installed. And the next step on this, which is going to be the next video, is to continue on, and I'm going to be shaping these upper blocks. That'll be the next big step, and including also trying to cutting to fit this canopy on there. Okay, so a couple of things to note here is that I took the engine out at one point, because after I did the initial shaping of this block here, I wanted to make sure I can get the engine in and out. So basically what I did is I cut everything sort of what I thought it would be, and then I took the engine out, and then I mounted this lower plate on here, this lower block on here, and then I had to do some additional cutting to get things to fit so I can just basically drop the engine in here. I didn't want to just kind of close it off in there, so I did pull the engine out, and I have it mounted right now with just 2 screws, and I'll take it out again and get everything set up for as I get toward the end of the build. So anyhow, all right, so let's get going on this, and I'll show you what I did. All right, well, what a mess. So I did get the lower block, this front block attached, as you can see here, and got everything kind of shaped to where I needed it to be. I wanted to make sure I can get it in and out of there, so I had to do some additional shaping after the initial sort of setup on it. I then put on the landing gear plate, and this, again, I'm not going to be using the wire landing gear that comes with the kit. This is actually the landing gear that comes with the kit. I don't have a huge problem with it, but I just like to have a solid. I'm actually going to be using this kind of setup like this for the landing gear. So yeah, I got this plate attached, and then of course the bottom sheeting all the way down to the back, and then that little block at the back there. So great, I'm kind of moving along. I'm trying to kick up the pace a little bit on this so I can get this thing finished. My next video, I think, is going to be, flip this over, is going to be shaping these upper blocks, and also putting on, or at least getting cut, trying to fit the canopy. I don't know exactly how this canopy is going to attach to here yet, but I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, so the next video I'm going to go ahead and continue shaping these upper blocks, and then try to get everything to come down and match the spinner geometry right there. All right, so thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate it as always. It is hotter than heck right now, so I'm going to get out of this garage, and we will see you next time.